Kilienma is a made for Nigeria brand. No, made in
Made
Nigeria.
in Nigeria.
Not made for Nigeria, so there's a difference.
Okay.
So we have this list of items which I personally make. Everything is handmade.
Everything is handmade. The lipsticks.
Every single thing
Wow.
is handmade. You have molds and then you extract.
Yeah.
So the idea behind this, okay, as I was explaining about the pigments we use what is called inorganic pigments, and by that we mean the oxides, which have been proven to be a lot healthier.
So they're less harmful.
They're less harmful.
Yeah.
You have the you have the organic pigments.
Yeah.
But those ones are usually byproducts of coal ars and petrochemicals. So we don't want to use that at all.
Yeah.
So
because you're using them on your skin and then it's
you're
absorbing
all those things.
Yeah.
You know. Maybe in a small percentage it might not matter, but think about the fact that you're accumulating. You're not using this thing once. So you're probably using your eyeshadow that has this. You're probably using your foundation that has this. So you're absorbing and taking this thing in.
Yeah.
And you don't, it's not like you're making up today and probably will not make up. You're doing this continuously.
You keep making up.
So you think about the effect over time, what your skin has been able to absorb over time, you know. So
this is more like makeup that beautifies your skin and enriches it as well.
Well, that's the idea.
Yeah.
So I'll give an example now. Our lipsticks, for example. What we've used here, basically, we have oils that we've used: rice bran, sweet almond, castor seed oil, shea butter is actually in this.
Yeah.
We have lanolin. So the
and I love the colors.
Yes, is to nourish while it's beautifying.
While it's beautifying.
You know, so like I just there's this, well, should I say research? Although I don't know how particular it is about the number of amount of lipstick women consume over their lifetime. So you have to pay particular attention. So, because once we eat or drink, we're taking in a bit. So why not, as much as possible, look for cleaner alternatives so that things that will definitely not be harmful to the body, even if they are accumulating.
So that's your selling point.
That's the selling point, our unique selling point. And
for women who are discerning, who
are very particular about what they're taking into their body.
What do we have here?
So these are the blushes.
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 Okay.
Yes, still using the same inorganic pigments I talked about.
Yeah.
So mainly a lot of oxides. There's some micas. And by micas are what we use mainly in the eyeshadow. So they give them that little shimmer you also want. I mean, which people want, you know. So it's not every time you want something flat. The idea behind having shimmer is that it's not flat or plain. It gives some level of vibrancy and niceness to your makeup, so to speak. So for us, in keeping with our natural thing, for example, even the setting liquid we use for our eyeshadows, we try to keep as clean and as healthy as possible. So we use something called also seaweed extracts, for example, which are, you know, you're talking about things that are very close, help with the collagen stimulation. Well, in little percentages, but at least anything it is you're using, let it even be, no matter what it is, it should help the skin.
So like that's what we have right now? It should help the skin,
yes, exactly. So you're wearing the eyeshadow and you have the lipstick.
And you're doing that as well?
Yes, I have the eyeshadow on, my brow pencil, my...
Everything is, let's talk about the brow pencils.
So for the brow pencil, this is it.
These are different colors.
Yeah, but no, that's an eyeliner.
Okay, this is an eyeliner.
Yeah,
okay.
But for the brow pencil, one of the major ingredients here is jojoba oil, which has been proven over time to be very good for the skin.
Oh, good.
And very close to the human sebum. So you're not taking anything that your skin should react to. It's natural. It falls into place with what you already naturally have as a human being.
And so this is something we must all start to actually do. You're trying to pay attention to what you're taking into your skin.
Exactly. So
fantastic, because it goes a long way to determine the health of your skin and the health of your body. Sure. So I mean, right now you have converted me. Like I'm a naturalista right now. I'm going to be using your lipsticks because I don't want to take in all those lead chemicals. It's a lot.
Yes,
it's a lot we're taking in over the years, over time.
It does accumulate. Yeah. So you're talking about bioaccumulation of some
So are you the first person in Nigeria to do this, to make your own makeup at home?
I believe so. I haven't seen anybody, at least on this scale. You might, and you're talking about, as much as possible, trying to provide women now with things that are still appealing, that still look vibrant, so you can still...
But there are better options.
Exactly, So, yes, I believe I am. I haven't seen anybody else, because this is all handmade.
Yeah, everything's handmade. Everything is handmade. It's made in your factory.
Yes, I do everything myself.
Fantastic. So what's the customer reviews like?
So far.
How is the market? How is the market moving? As we're getting more and more aware of our health, getting more health conscious. I
think it's a gradual orientation.
Okay.
You could ask, this is my opinion.
Yeah.
But what I figured out is that the average Nigerian woman is still not ready to make that shift. Now, my sister has her own brand, and some of the calls she gets now, people are asking for lightening cream and all that, which really over time doesn't help you. You should be maintaining what the Almighty has given you.
Yes.
So that's
the idea. But you can have natural lightening options.
Yes, but then they will not do, even the so-called lightening, they're not magic. They're not telling you 10 days you're going to be brighter.
You have to keep doing over time.
And then you have to be very particular. You're not it's not going to be even something radical that anybody sees you and asks, what
what's the matter?
to you
I know.
exactly? You know, so it's never anything radical.
Yeah.
But what you owe yourself then is to do proper research to be sure that whatever you're going to use will not cause harm over time. Because you think youth is on your side. You forget that 20 years down the line, you're going to age.
And your skin is going to reflect all of those chemicals that you've been taking in.
It is going to tell. So you have to be very careful. You owe yourself that. So in terms of feedback, yes, like I said, you know, you're starting out. There'll be mistakes, there'll be errors. But so far, we've had people that have actually been happy. I had someone buy the blush. I guess she just thought, let me patronize her. And I think on almost every Instagram post, somebody puts up something about the blushes there and saying, oh, she bought the
very nice.
It's lovely,
wow, and it looks lovely on you as well.
She's always hyping it. And you know, you have people that you use, there was a lady that called me a few weeks ago, decided to go and buy one of the lipsticks. And part of her review was that she stopped using makeup almost 2 years ago. But that this has just given her a new lease of life.
She's more comfortable.
Yes, a new lease of life.
Fantastic.
Or something, you know? So
fantastic.
Gradually, we're trying to create that awareness so people know that options like this now exist.
Options like this exist for healthier skin, right? Fantastic. So let's go over to the main set and talk some more about your inspiration. Chineye Umeke is the co-founder of Kilienma Cosmetics, a natural made in Nigeria cosmetics brand for discerning women who are particular about what they put on their skin. Yes. Hello, Chineye.
Hi, Chineye.
Hello, namesake. Okay, so tell us about the brand. Why did you start Kilienma? Where did your inspiration come from?
Well, like you said, co-owner, I own this particular brand with my younger sister, who is a chemist. So that helps.
Okay.
Then what I bring to
What did you study?
Industrial relations and personnel management. So I was
Has
in HR.
Nothing to
do with this. HR and customer care, worked in the banking sector.
Okay.
So this is a different
roots.
Exactly, career path as it is. So she made the suggestion at some point in time. But I guess, like she said, maybe she made it to me years ago. I wasn't ready. Okay. And at a point in time, she repeats this thing, and it kind of makes sense. And
but did you have like any experience with toxic makeup?
I don't have highly sensitive skin, to be fair. But what I do realize that by the time I entered my 40s, and that's what I always say now, I am suffering from adolescence symptoms. My skin starts growing dry. I'm having acne. So of course now I'm paying a little more attention now to what I'm applying and what I'm using on my skin. So that has helped also with the birth of this particular
product.
Brand.
Because the skin is like the largest organ in the body.
Exactly.
And it absorbs everything we put in it. So you were saying something about lipstick, and you know, it's so sobering. You know, you talked about the research. Tell us about that research.
Well, I mean, they're counter, but generally, there's some study of the belief that women at least will consume up to 7 pounds of lipsticks.
7 pounds of lipstick
over time.
Over time.
So of course you're eating, you're drinking, you're taking
and
this
you're
thing,
taking it all
this thing in.
So you have to be really careful about what you're
putting. So what you owe yourself is to actually find out what you're taking in contains.
Yes.
So if you don't do your research or there are no list of ingredients published, or you do, then you shouldn't have any reason using that particular brand. There should be, for me, openness. It's just ethical that you're transparent to, so that people can make informed choices. Now, if that is what they end up desiring, that's not a problem, because there might be a market for this kind of consumers.
Okay.
But let people be able to know, let them know, or like I said, make that informed choice.
So what are the main ingredients for
my own lipstick, for example? What we have there, we have castor oil, we have shea butter, we have rice bran, sweet almond oil. So we're using natural. Yes, coconut oil. So we're keeping it clean. Yeah. So things that they're nourishing, they're not drying to your lips. Yeah. So they're helping they hydrate and still add some color. So the idea behind the brand is why not? You can beautify, but still provide you with some skincare benefits.
Because you're looking beautiful right now. And you have all the skincare benefits as well.
So why not do that? So who says that all I have to take in is things that are probably dangerous to me?
To you, so you're saying, so what's, are you saying that you don't have any chemicals at all?
Okay,
what
now,
is the
this
extent?
is, you know, our byline, and we're very careful. We actually say toxic-free chemicals.
Toxic-free chemicals. So they're chemicals, but they're toxic-free.
Right now, what we have, the products we have, because we have the eyeshadows, the eyeshadows, the lipsticks, the pencils, brow pencils, and the blushes. They do not contain any chemicals of any sort. But that's not to say that we might have to do something, that we might not integrate one or two things that would help with maybe the staying power, or maybe to help with it not kicking and all that.
Yeah.
But now for us to get to that point, we have to be sure. I'm not a scientist, but there have to be extensive research, because we're also being very careful. If not, there's nothing that stops me from bringing out a new line of products tomorrow, but I'm not in a hurry until I'm sure that my research is clear, that I actually have the information.
And that these products are safe for human consumption,
that it will not cause any further harm. Because that is what this brand is all about. So right now, what we have, strictly speaking, they just contain natural ingredients. They just contain natural ingredients. So to reorientate or teach people, educate people,
so
chemicals are not necessarily a bad thing. What you now need to figure out is what is harmful. So as I earlier pointed out, we're not using petroleum or coal tar byproducts, for example. We don't want that in any of our products. So that's why I talked about the colorings we use. We use what we call inorganic colors or pigments.
They're safer.
They're safer, which are mainly oxides and some micas. And then for the micas, because micas are very light, so there are different ways of also treating them. So we also make sure that what we also use do not contain any of those tar products or petroleum products.
So that's a lot of research going on to make sure that you're giving your customers the best.
That what we say is what
you say. You're delivering on your promise.
That's it.
Okay, so how's business been? For example, in a country like Nigeria, where you have like some level of uncertainty and just complexity generally, it's great because you are sort of like the only one right now who's doing made in Nigeria cosmetics, handmade. Yes. But then you have a lot of competition.
Yes, the established names and the established brands.
Yes, and brands that have toxic chemicals as well.
Well, I'm not running down anybody's.
Yeah, you shouldn't. You shouldn't. Yeah.
But I think for me, you do still have, there's some gradual awareness now, some level of consciousness.
People are becoming more health conscious and aware of what they're consuming.
Yes. So not enough to say, oh, I'm using natural ingredients, so I shouldn't care about the final look or the final impact.
So you're also particular about that as well.
About, yes, how it will look when it's finally applied.
Okay, but like in terms of the economy, power, and all of that, I mean, it's a challenge we all face as business women, you know. But then there might be somebody out there who's listening and saying, they're making makeup in Nigeria. Like, seriously, I thought of it. And then she sees you and she realizes that, I mean, you've gone ahead. So there are people there like that who have these excuses and say, I don't have enough money, I don't have enough capital, I don't have enough space. You know, what would you tell those kinds of people to keep them going, you know? Well, how would you encourage them? Because
I have to be frank.
Yeah. It's a lot of work.
Without money, it's kind of difficult.
Okay.
Because the truth is that largely, containers, for example, they're not locally available. So you still have to bring this.
So you have to bring in your containers.
So you're dependent on foreign exchange and the fluctuations.
Yeah.
Now,
but then, you know, I believe in a lot of things. Now that you have said it, people that make containers, can they kindly help us?
If they can give us those options, fantastic.
Those are the things that we need to start putting in place. So someone might just be watching and say, I can do this.
That would be so
I can have these containers made.
Yes, why not? I mean, and I would love that.
Economy is evolving. There's just so much happening. I'm sure a woman has picked the idea. If you don't pick it, I'll pick it. All right.
I would love that. We'll make
so if we have more people into packaging, and
that's one problem solved.
That's one problem solved. That's one major problem solved.
One problem solved.
Yeah, you know, because this country, I actually grew up hearing that Nigerians administrate more than they create. But I think it's changing. Like right now, what's happening? Like women are not playing, no. We're thinking, not only women and men, but you know, this Metrowoman, so pardon me. So, you know, it's just so much, there's so much creativity and innovation happening. And I'm so glad that you've cashed in on it. And I'm so glad that whatever happened, you went ahead and just did what it was that you proposed to do. So that tells you that anything is possible once you put your mind to it. You're not a chemist, but I mean, you made all these formulations. You mean looking beautiful.
Fortunately, I have a chemist.
Yes, you have a chemist who you work with. So you got the right partner.
Yes, I did.
So it is not an excuse that you're not a chemist.
No, it's not. It's not.
Give me 5.
It's not in any way.
That's what we're talking about.
Not at all.
So go ahead and get that thing done, whatever it is.
Yes.
And there are lots of people. Has this happened to you where, you know, even if the people you expected to support you didn't support you, but you have other people who just start rooting for you and say, I believe in this thing, I believe in what you're doing. So yeah, so it's important for people to know out there that, you know, what you need to do is start. And as you start your journey, just take the leap, and the journey just unfolds. We are so proud of you. We are so proud of you, and we support you. We are rooting for you. Take the world. In fact, we want to see you. We want to start exporting Kilienma products. Kilienma means see beauty.
Look at beauty.
Look at beauty. I'm looking at you. You're beautiful. All right. So we've come to the end of this. I will see you after the break. Don't go away. Welcome back. So we have come to the Metrowoman promo segment, and here you get to buy this amazing brand at a discount. The promo code is 023. You're going to see it written on the screen, 023. So, namesake, so what are you offering our customers who take advantage of this promo?
We would like to offer our lipsticks at a 10% discount to the first 20.
Hey, 10%. 10% is great.
Would that be colors or subscribers?
Without,
the first 10,
all the colors.
Yes,
so all you need to do is just call and say, look, I just watched this interview. Don't try me. I'm one of the first 20. I need this thing at a discount. It's really amazing. I'm using it, and it looks really great. I'm using Asato.
And what I have on is called Ato.
Ato. We have to do another one. Look at the different names. Names are really interesting. Yeah, so tell us why we should buy from you.
So, as I've stated, our lipsticks are made from healthy oils and waxes.
Yeah.
We keep it clean and natural. These things have shea butter. Things are nourishing to the skin. They have shea butter. They have castor oil. We have rice bran and sweet almond oils. We're keeping it clean. Anything that's going to be nourishing and beneficial to the skin. Yeah. That's what we've done with these lipsticks.
Fantastic. So we are lipsticks that have sweet almond oil. When I'm eating my food, I'm taking in sweet almond oil. Is that not extra nutrition? Fantastic. So we have come to the end of this. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me.
I hope you have learned a lot, and make sure you take advantage of the discounts. I will see you next time.